Hi, my name is Ivan and I'm a software engineer at Stream. In this demo, I will show how we can enforce a data policy with Base. I will use Databricks as the processing platform, where Base will create a secure SQL view. I will use the Base command line interface or CLI against an already configured and running Base instance. If you'd like to try it out yourself, please have a look at our quick start documentation on how to set up your own Base instance. Let's start by looking at the source data, which consists of generated fake data of transaction-like records. We have the following columns: transaction ID, user ID, email, age, transaction amount, and brand. For our data policy, we will want to do some filtering on age and apply a few transforms to some of the columns, depending on who is accessing the data. First, let's check that Base has access to this source table. You can ask to list all the tables it has access to in Databricks, which includes our transactions table. We can also use Base to list the groups that are available. We will use these groups as principals in our data policy. Let's ask Base to provide us with the blueprint data policy based on this table. There we go. It essentially consists of the schema, listing all fields and their types. It is in a YAML format. We could also be using JSON instead. Let's extend this blueprint policy with our actual filter and transforms. So I have the same blueprint data policy here, and I will start by adding a rule set where we specify the name of the target. In this case, we will create a view called transactions in the public schema within the demo catalog. Next, let's add a filter. Here we say that anyone that is not in the group administrator or fraud and risk only gets to see records where the age is greater than 8. Next, let's add our first field transform. Here we say that the administrator and fraud and risk users get to see the original value of the user ID using the identity transform. All other principals, however, see a null value instead. Let's also transform the email field. Here again, administrators and fraud and risk users get to see the original value, while anyone in marketing does get to see a value, but only the domain of the email, not the full email. All other users get to see a fixed 4-star value. Finally, let's add a mapping on the brand column, where only the administrator sees the original values, and all other users get to see a mapped value using a custom SQL statement transform. This transform could also be used to call any custom user-defined function available in Databricks. Next, let's create and apply the data policy on our platform. Let's have a look at the created view and how the applied data policy results in different data for different users. Let's start with the admin user. If we go to the newly created view and sample the data, we can see basically the original data, which is also what was configured in the data policy for the admin users. If instead we go to the fraud and risk user and query the data, then we will see that the brand mapping has been applied. All other data is the same as per the configuration. Next, let's have a look at marketing, which has fewer rights on this data. We can see that the user ID has been made null and that only the domain of the email is readable. The brand mapping is applied as well. Finally, let's have a look at how any other users will see the data. Here, like the marketing users, the records are filtered by age, but instead of having the domain for the email, we see the entirely masked email. And this is in a nutshell how you can use Base to enforce a data policy in Databricks. If you have any questions, please reach out to us. Bye.